Guys, what up? Hope you're doing well. So we got an acoustic lesson today. Maverick City music. Loving the song. It's called Such an Awesome God. Just nice and soft and like beautiful. You know, I'm kind of a sucker just for these love songs to the Lord, these slow ones and soft ones. So pumped to be doing a lesson for you. We're gonna go key of F. So easiest way to get there, not using those G chords, which I will show you later on in the video. But this is why it's kind of important to be able to play chords outside of just the key of G, the easy key of G, because there are some keys, key of E, key of F in particular, those two keys where you just can't, there's no combination with a capo on the, whatever fret, there's no combination that'll get us to the key of F using those easy G chords. So that's why it's always good to be, learning those different shapes and learning these chords in the key of D and in the key of C, just so it kind of opens up your playing a little bit. So anywho, enough talking. Capo 3, using these D shapes, I will show you at the end of the lesson how to play it with those easy G shapes. If you just wanted to forget about the D chords, scrap the D chords and just go straight for the G chords, you can fast forward, jump to the end of the video for that. Otherwise, we're going key of D. I'll link the video up top and in the description if you need help on those chords. So we have one treble chord, and I'll call it treble chord in this song. So this is what it sounds like. It starts on the D, and then it goes to this, it's either an A over C sharp or a D over C sharp. I've seen it both ways, but it's that chord where you stretch your pinky up to that A string, second string from the top. And I've done a couple of these tutorials with this chord. I think a couple of Jeremy Camp songs have this chord in it. So this might be the only treble chord. So it's gonna go D, and then we're gonna go to that D over C sharp. And just to give you a heads up on the D over C sharp, I'm not playing this top low E string. I'm muting that with my thumb, and then I'm playing the A string where my pinky is on. The string underneath that, the D string, gets muted out by the kind of chubby part on my pinky. And then the G string is open, and then you have your B, and that D string is still open. So it sounds like this. So you can also probably, if you really didn't care and you just wanted to play along to the song and you were like, you know what, I don't need to be perfect. I can, as long as it sounds generally close enough, I'm good with it. So if instead of doing that D over C sharp, you could just do the regular A sus. And it's gonna sound not perfect, but it's gonna sound good enough if you wanted to just worship to the song while you're listening to it or whatever. So anyways, this is the intro and the first verse. So it goes D, and then that D over C sharp or A over C sharp, whatever you call it. And then it goes to the B minor. And then we go to the G. So again, if you want to swap out this D over C sharp and just do the regular A sus, that'll probably be fine. No one's gonna, I don't think God's gonna be too mad at you if you just do the A sus instead of the D over C sharp. So that's an option for you too. So it's D over C sharp, B minor, G. So a little layout for the lesson. It's a nice and quiet kind of like verse 1, chorus 1, intro, verse 1, chorus 1. So I've been doing some finger picking, which I'll show you just a layout for the lesson here. Finger picking, intro, verse 1, chorus 1, and then we'll get into a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of strum pattern for the second verse, second chorus, and the bridge. And then, yeah, I'll show you those chords in the key of G, those easy ones. So this is kind of how it sounds. And what you're doing with your picking is you're just kind of mimicking the piano, because the piano sounds like do, 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 or do, 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 do. So what I've been doing is this. Just kind of mimicking the that piano. So you called the sun to rise, you lay it down to rest, you hold this heart of mine, you hold my every breath. So really the main things I'm focusing on is the D chord and then the B minor chord. And I'll put a link up top and below if you need help on some of this finger picking. I have a video that shows you where my fingers are going, just to kind of keep everything just tight and kind of compact with my picking. So I'm mimicking the piano on the first line. You called the sun to, so just thumb, pointer, middle, ring, middle again. So you called the sun to, and then you hit the rise. And I'm picking something different. I don't really have a pattern for this chord or the G chord. I just kind of like pick around on some of this, either the high E string with my ring finger or the middle B string, pointer finger. So just play around. I don't have anything set in stone for you guys on that, so just kind of be creative, do whatever you want to do. But, so it'll go, you called the sun to rise, you lay it down to rest. So that B minor, I'm picking the same thing as the D. You called the sun to rise, you lay it down to rest, you hold this heart of mine, you hold my every breath. So you can do that. You can do a little bit more picking if you want to, but just that's the main kind of picking pattern I'm doing there. So if you didn't want to do that, just do like some down strums. You call the sun to rise, nice and soft. You lay it down to rest. This heart of mine, you hold my every breath. Yeah, so that's the verse, and then if you wanted to add that A sus in there instead of the D over C sharp, it would just be like, you call the sun to rise, you lay it down to rest, you hold this heart of mine, free breath. So again, it doesn't sound terrible. You can definitely do that if you want to. And then the chorus is going same progression. So D, such an awesome God, so mighty, so holy, so wonderful, such an awesome God, so selfless, so generous, so faithful you are. And then that'll go right into verse 2. So you can still finger pick that chorus 1 if you want to. Just kind of stick with the similar finger picking pattern as verse 1 in the intro. Or if you just wanted to do, it's still kind of a softer chorus, so maybe just do some down strums. Such an awesome God, so mighty. And you can still do this A sus. So holy, so wonderful, such an awesome God, so selfless, so generous, so faithful you are. So you do what you want on that chorus 1. It's kind of chill, it's kind of soft, mellow. So just don't be going too crazy on that. And then we get into the verse 2 here, and the strum pattern is just going to be 8 down strums and then an up strum as you change chords. So kind of a strum pattern I've taught in previous songs, previous lessons and tutorials. It's just going to be, we're just kind of getting into the verse 2, getting into the kind of slow build of the song. So seated in majesty, reigning in holiness, table is set for me. So start with the 8 down strums on each chord. And then maybe just kind of add in some, maybe a couple extra up downs if you want to mix it up a little bit. So then same thing for the chorus. So such an awesome God, so mighty, so do-do-do, so wonderful, do-do-do-do-do. Now just to give you one extra strum pattern, if you wanted to mix it up, it's going to be down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. So down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. And I'll put it in the description just if you're a little confused if I'm throwing too much at you at once. So it would just be like this. Such an awesome God, so mighty, so such an awesome God. So if you wanted to mix it up, you can throw that in there for sure. Then we get to the bridge. The bridge is going to the true A sus. no more of the D over C sharp or A over C sharp, whatever we're gonna call that. So it's just gonna go A sus, B minor, G, D. So it's gonna be maybe just one single down strum initially. And nothing comes close to the Lord Almighty, nothing as sweet as His love and mercy. Oh, nothing comes close to the Lord Almighty, nothing as sweet as your love and mercy. And once we start kind of building a little bit, if you just want to do 4 down strums, 1 up strum on each chord, and nothing comes close to the Lord Almighty, nothing as sweet as His love and mercy, nothing comes close to the Lord Almighty, nothing as sweet as your love and mercy. So as you can tell, I kind of added a couple up downs, and once you kind of really get grooving and kind of get moving in the song and in the bridge. So you do maybe start off with just the 4 down, 1 up, and then just kind of work your way. Once you get confident and you feel comfortable, maybe add a couple more down ups. Yeah, and then that just goes to an instrumental, which goes to verse 3. Verse 3, same pattern, same chords as the first 2 verses. Then we do another chorus 3, same as the first few choruses. So that should give you guys a good blueprint for the song in the original key, using the capo 3rd fret shapes of D. So real quickly, we're just gonna kind of zip through the chords in the easy G shapes. If you wanna just kind of learn that, to skip these D ones. So we're in the key of F. If we take this off, we're just going up 1 key to the key of G. So your chords would be so G, you called the sun to D over F sharp, rise. And then we're going to the E minor, you lay it down to rest. And now link these chords up top and down below if you need help. You hold this heart of mine, you hold my every breath. Same pattern. Such an awesome God, so mighty, so holy, so wonderful. See, such an awesome God, so selfless, so generous, so faithful you are. So then verse 2, chorus 2, all that good stuff. Chords for the bridge, it's gonna be D, E minor, C, G. So, and nothing comes close to the Lord. C, E minor, D, E minor, C, G, yeah. And nothing comes close to the Lord Almighty, nothing as sweet as His love and mercy, nothing comes close to the Lord Almighty, nothing do. So So that's a wrap, guys. That shows you how to do it in the key of F and in the key of G with those regular G shapes. So as always, if you have questions, you know what to do. Leave a comment. You know I love chatting it up with you guys in the comments. So leave a comment if you have questions, if you're confused. And that's a wrap for this lesson. I will talk to you guys next time.